Hello, darlings. Hello again. Hi, I'm Stacy.
And I'm Hannah.
And this is Toxis Podcast. You thought I was going to sing, didn't you? But
You were gonna.
I was going to sing, and then Hannah gave me the eye, like, I will kill you. And so I stopped.
Yeah.
So not too much new and exciting here. I do know that there was a mass killing of 8 children in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Jesus, why?
Yeah, I don't know why. I have to look more into it, but I didn't have the heart to do it at the time. So, because I mean, the youngest one was like 1 or something. So,
Ew, that's disgusting.
yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool at all. So, what do you think? You want to get right into this?
Well, I mean, I don't really got a lot going on.
All right.
Not otherworldly that I can think of off the top of my head that we need to tell the entire planet. I got a paper due tonight, as per usual.
So this is going to be a Stacy Reddit.
Do we have a theme?
We do have a theme. The theme is jokes.
Jokes.
Yes.
All right, jokes.
All right, let's get into this.
Is it from Am I the Asshole? Is there
This
more groupings?
one is from r/Am I the Asshole 7 months ago by Calm Application 1926.
Calm Application. You said 17 months?
7 months ago.
7 months.
Yeah. I have to make this bigger because I am blind.
And old.
And old. So it's titled, Am I the Asshole for calmly calling my brother-in-law a self-loathing piece of shit at Thanksgiving dinner after years of quote-unquote jokes about my brother?
For calmly calling him a what?
Self-loathing piece of shit.
Self-loathing piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you calmly tell somebody that they're a self-loathing piece of shit?
Like this. Hannah, you are a self-loathing piece of shit.
Okay.
I know. What do you say to that?
Like, I don't even know.
Thanks?
What? Thank you?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I think.
I don't know.
Okay, so I, 27 female,
Oh, God.
have a brother-in-law, 32 male, who for as long as I've known him has made constant jokes comparing himself to my younger brother, 22 male. My brother is finishing up pre-med, wow, right on, and from the outside looks like he has his life together. My brother-in-law works part-time while trying to launch different business ideas, and that gap has clearly been a sore spot for him. Every comment is brushed off as humor, half jest, whole earnest, as my mom would say.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone laughs awkwardly and moves on. No one ever actually addresses it. This happened over Thanksgiving weekend at a family dinner. I'd already had a long, emotionally draining day before we even sat down to eat. I was tired, hungry, and honestly running on fumes.
So you were hangry.
Yeah. I just wanted to get through dinner without drama. Halfway through the meal, he made another comment. Something along the lines of, quote, at this point, I should just let your brother run my life since he's clearly got everything figured out, unquote. How is that humor?
You should have just said yes. You just sound like a dickhead.
Yeah.
That's not humor. That's not even remotely funny. You just sound
what's funny about that?
jealous. You just sound jealous and ignorant.
Yeah. The usual forced chuckles followed. Something in me just kind of snapped. I didn't raise my voice or anything, and without missing a beat, I calmly said, you're a self-loathing piece of shit, and it's exhausting listening to you project your issues onto my brother every time we're together. There was silence. I kept eating and didn't engage.
Yeah,
I love
just so
that she
casual.
kept eating. That's the best. I kept eating and didn't engage further. My sister immediately said I was rude and completely out of line. She said he only makes those comments because he's struggling, that he works part-time while trying to get a business off the ground, and that it's hard for him watching my brother finish pre-med and, quote, have his life sorted out.
Yeah, but your jealousy and failure as a man shouldn't make others feel shitty about themselves for being talented.
Exactly.
Fuck you, bitch.
Exactly.
Keep your fucking opinions to yourself.
Couldn't have said it better.
Like,
All hail Hannah.
honestly,
Yeah.
nobody's responsible for your feelings Or your feelings of inadequacy. You don't get to insult other people just to make yourself feel better. It's pathetic.
It's hard for him watching my brother finish pre-med and have his life sorted out.
Go get a fucking therapist and shut your
brother.
mouth, right? Being 22 and being that motivated and dedicated, good for you.
Motherfucker's gonna be a doctor someday.
Right?
And this guy's fiddling. Go to school then.
Or get a fucking therapist and sort out your issues, loser.
Yeah. Why are you trying to get businesses off the ground when you could just go to school and be at your 22-year-old brother-in-law's level?
It sounds to me like failed get-rich-quick schemes so you don't have to work hard.
Yeah. He's only 32. He's still young. Go back to school.
I'm going back to school now at 39.
Yeah.
It's never fucking too late.
It's never too late. You see people, like elderly people going back to college and stuff and graduating. They're not really going to use it, but they can say, I did it.
They're doing something to better themselves.
Exactly. Where was I here? Blah, blah, blah. The rest of the night was uncomfortable. No one defended him, but no one defended me either. Afterward, my younger brother came to me privately and said thank you. He told me he appreciated it, but that he'd honestly gotten used to the comments at this point and just learned to tune them out. But you shouldn't have to get used to comments like that.
No, you guys should all stop being passive-aggressive pussies and address it and make it stop.
Stop laughing at his quote-unquote jokes.
If they're not funny, no.
Just look at him deadpan and be like, dude, seriously?
Grow up.
Like, that's what I'd do, while still shoving my face full of food.
Yeah. Be like, grow up and shut your mouth. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yep. That's just terrible. Where was that? He told me he appreciated that part of me. That part made me feel even worse, realizing he'd been quietly carrying that discomfort for years. Now my family is still upset with me. They say I ruined Thanksgiving, embarrassed my sister, and that I should apologize to keep the peace. I fucking hate that.
Nope.
Don't keep anyone's peace. You keep your own peace. But if you see something wrong, fuck that. I'm being told I was cruel and that I should have shown more compassion. I know the words I used were harsh. I know the timing was bad, but I'm also tired of pretending. That's not English. I'm also tired of pretending it's okay. Am I the asshole?
It's possible, given the time or place situation, that it's Thanksgiving dinner. I feel like it shouldn't have gone on as long as it had. It shouldn't have gotten to a point where you were at a breaking point and you just called him a self-loathing piece of shit. Would probably have been the better idea.
Yeah.
But no, on the other hand, if he's progressively always attacking the brother in some way, shape, or form every time family is around each other, then it's obviously happened way too often, and somebody needs to make it stop. So she decided,
very, very insecure.
She decided to make it stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And hopefully that did make it stop.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So, due preparation 9388 says, your brother-in-law is masking his insecurities with jokes. Grown man, by the way. She answers, which frustrates me even more. Started comparing himself when my brother was 20, and I feel terrible for not doing more for him, even though I'm not always around. 20!
So that's 2 years.
He was still basically a child.
And he has his life more put together than this 30-year-old, because he would have been 30 at the time, because it looks like a 10-year difference between 32 and 22.
Yeah. That must have been right when he entered pre-med, maybe?
Maybe.
Because I don't know how long all that, like doctor schooling takes.
Idea. So 2 years.
Yeah.
They've been aggressively listening to this constant bullshit and attacking.
What a dink.
I would have stopped it way sooner.
Melodrama says, I think in your position, I would write a text to brother-in-law and sister and say, brother-in-law, I too apologize for what happened at Thanksgiving. I should have said something years ago about how your petty comments make everyone uncomfortable and are rude and unfair to brother. If I had done so then, I wouldn't have snapped last week, blah, 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 blah.
So you're basically saying you deserve this. But my timing was bad.
I'm not sorry for calling you out on your bad behavior, but I am sorry for the way I did it.
Yeah. That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Seems pretty okay. Like, I'm not sorry, and you're an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about how I did it, and it was in front of everybody at dinner, but
Yeah.
I'm not sorry about what I did.
Exactly.
See, that's what I was trying to convey with my, yeah, it's a little too much, but how long has this been happening for? Years.
That's true, too. One ad 704 says, what's going to happen when or if younger brother has issues or struggles? Is brother going to be afraid of saying anything because of the years of brother-in-law's comments? That's true.
Oh, yeah, hiding if something goes wrong because he's got it so together. Yeah, I never thought of that. That's a possibility.
As someone, this both resonates for us both. I can't talk today. As someone who for years was seen as the strong one, I can tell you it's very difficult to admit you need help when everyone sees you as strong or having your shit together.
Yep.
That's very true too.
I've been the strong one of my entire family forever. It's annoying. It's exhausting.
It is exhausting. Very. I agree. All right. Now onward and probably downward. Okay. This one's from 3 years ago. It's from AITAH. Acceptable bread 646.
Acceptable bread. Well, I can tell you right now, anything you buy in the store right now is not acceptable bread. So don't get yourself confused there, my peeps.
That's why I make my own.
What's the title of this bad boy?
Am I the asshole for making a joke with my pregnant wife?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to say right now, yes.
At face value, I'm going to guess probably yes, but let's hear it. Making a joke about or to or both?
With. He says with my pregnant wife, but we're going to have to see if this was with or about. Was she joking with you? Or my wife is currently 6 months pregnant, and we're all very excited about the new baby. We have a great relationship, and we're always joking with each other. She jokes about my weight. Uh-oh, yes, I'm a pretty chubby guy. And I like to joke that she's catching up to mine. Although the pregnancy hasn't been difficult, she has gained quite a bit of weight, and her belly is definitely much bigger than just 6 months. Every pregnancy is different, though, so...
Well, is she having twins?
It doesn't say. Lately, I've been joking that she's expanding so rapidly that she might explode soon.
Oh, God.
Last night, she was eating a slice of cake, and I said to her, quote, "Careful, you don't want to explode, do you?" And she chuckled. Later, when I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, I caught my wife eating a bag of chips on the sofa. I chided her again, saying, quote, "You know, if you explode, I'm going to have to raise the child by myself," unquote. Suddenly, she became very upset and said, "Why would you say such a thing? How could you even think about becoming a single father?" Okay, so it's not about the weight issue. I apologized and comforted her. It was the very first time my wife reacted negatively to my joke. It might be the hormones, but maybe I really did go too far? Am I the asshole?
It doesn't sound like an aggressive, over-the-top comment. Maybe she was just being really emotional. Maybe the thought of dying
being around.
Yeah, the thought of dying during labor or giving birth. Maybe
that's probably
it was probably a hormone issue because it wasn't.
Maybe
extreme.
She has that fear though for not being around for the baby or something. Somehow.
Women still die in labor and childbirth. Yeah, it's rare, but there can also be complications where you have to choose between one or the other. So that's a reality. And
or even like hemorrhaging after the baby's out.
The last trimester is kind of the scariest, toughest also. So I would say she's probably it was right place and time for her to be extremely emotional or an innate fear she hasn't announced to him.
Yeah. See, I'd like to hear her side of this because she's not getting mad at the weight jokes. It has nothing to do with her gaining weight. It was when he said,
about him raising the kid alone.
Yeah.
I still don't think he's the asshole here.
I don't think he's the asshole. It
didn't seem like an extraordinary... I don't think she was the asshole in the first one either.
Here we go. Vanathi188 says, I think the difference is you going from joking about her getting bigger, which she had shown she doesn't mind, to joking about her dying.
Yeah.
Even if it's in a very much not serious tone, giving birth is scary and still dangerous, and she's probably had the thought of dying during birth go through her mind a lot. Apologize. And no, that's not a topic. That's a topic that's not funny moving forward.
Yeah. Because it didn't seem extraordinarily asshole-ish to me. It just probably hit her in a different emotional place.
Yeah.
Especially during, like, our hormones are fluctuating every day of the month. Something that men don't seem to understand is their hormones are like this all through the month, and ours are up, down, and we go through different waves, different cycles, and they don't.
Yeah.
So they can't even fathom the emotional changes in us every day of the week. Never mind being pregnant.
Mm-hmm. That's when your
it's
hormones
a whole
are
nother level of you don't fucking know
times
what's
a million.
Yeah, you don't know what's fucking going on in your body.
Period hormones times a million. Sorry.
And we can't even control it. So it's not like we want to be that way. It just yeah, we can control how we behave to a certain extent, but hormones are hard, especially when
you
they're
just start crying for no reason.
Yeah. I remember.
I opened my chips from the wrong end.
I can't put my socks on.
Yeah.
I can't get my shoes on. I can't see my feet. I can't get my underwear on. You know, there's all sorts of things that I got super emotional about for no fucking reason.
Yeah. I remember crying because my dad didn't have any more shirts that fit me. Because I was wearing my dad's shirts. Because he had a belly and shit, right? But then my belly got way bigger than his dad bod belly, and I was like, I have nothing that fits.
Exactly. Mine was I couldn't get my underwear and my socks on. On my own. Without help.
I remember crying that
I remember sitting on the edge of the bed fucking bawling, and Eric's like, what? I'm like, I can't get my socks on or my underwear. And he's like, what? That's not a big deal. Let me help you. Like, and I'm like, listen, this is fucking life altering right now. Shut up. You're
come on, it's underwear. I can't go commando.
Right?
I remember crying because I begged my mom to make a baked ham because I love baked ham. And then we went out, and then I go home, and I smelled it cooking, and I puked my fucking guts up. And I was like, I can't eat baked ham anymore.
First world problems, huh?
Yeah. Wasn't me buttock. 3 year, says, when I was pregnant, I thought about it a lot. I wrote a will and put all of my life insurance details in it with instructions to my husband on how to claim it if I died. Thin White Duchess said, I thought about it too. That I almost died twice.
Right?
So.
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Just because we have doctors and medicine doesn't mean we survive giving birth. True. Yeah, we survive a lot more often now.
Oh, for sure.
With modern medicine, but it doesn't mean we will.
Okay. Onward and downward.
Oh, they get worse?
This is from Am I the Asshole 2 years ago. It's a throwaway account. Am I the asshole for telling my mom about my stepdad's jokes about me?
What?
Uh-oh.
They sound concerned.
When I, 17 female with 2, my father died. Hey, same with me. So, dead fathers stand strong. When I was 9, my mom remarried to my stepdad, 50 male. He has always been a great father figure to me, even to the point I call him my dad at times. It has never been anything weird in his behavior towards me, and that is mostly why everything about this situation is freaking me out. Remember, this is a 17-year-old girl. So I was out with my stepdad helping him run some errands yesterday, and we decided to have lunch. While there, he met someone I suppose he hasn't met since they were really young. They talked about high school, so I guess they haven't seen each other since then. While they were talking, I was just standing beside him when his friend said something along the lines of, quote, never thought you'd get such a pretty girlfriend, and gestured towards me. I thought my stepdad would correct him, but instead he just put his arm around me and said, I didn't think so either.
What?
That's gross. I was kind of weirded out about this, but I didn't know how to bring it up with him. That's gross. I don't like that. So later, when we were heading home, I just asked him. He told me that he was just joking and to let it go. When we got home, I went to my room and texted my mom about it because it felt weird what he did.
Yeah.
She texted me back saying that she would talk to him, and I could hear them arguing downstairs. He later started texting me, berating me, telling me that it was a joke and that I ruined their relationship, that he hoped I was happy, that I have now lost 2 dads in my lifetime over such an innocent thing. This guy's a fucking prick.
That sounds not appropriate.
I don't know how it all could even escalate to this. My mom keeps telling me it's going to be fine, not to think about it. He left yesterday night and is still not back. Was I the asshole for telling my mom about this?
No.
No.
Fuck no. That's creepy.
Yeah.
He should have immediately corrected that. That is not normal. That is not something a stepdad should do to a 17-year-old girl.
No. That's fucking gross. That means you've thought about it.
I can't really decide what would. I'm not a man, and I don't think about girls that way, so I really have no idea what constitutes habit for that. So I can't say. But I mean, you could have joked and been like, "Yeah, I know, right? No, just kidding. This is my stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Give her a little noogie on the arm or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, this is my stepdaughter. You fucking weirdo. It's not my girlfriend."
But
that would have.
Neither did I, and leave it at that.
But. Yeah, to say neither did I, put your arm around her and let it go?
That's creepy.
That's weird.
That's creepy.
That's weird. I don't like it.
Edit.
Ooh. But wait, there's more.
Edit. I don't think it was the pretty part he reacted to, because when I asked him about it, he said, why didn't you tell your friend I wasn't your girlfriend? And that is when he said he was just joking and I should let it go. But I don't know, maybe I just misunderstood it all? I saw some people comment about this. Edit again. I'm not trying to be mean. I am sorry if I am going to come across as it, but all the comments telling me that I am suggesting he is a creep and would be in the wrong for that, or that I am overreacting. Who the fuck is telling you this?
Probably a lot of people by the sounds of it, if she's edited it twice.
That's gross. I don't understand where you were all coming from. I mean, yes, I felt weirded out, but if anyone suggested that you were your dad's girlfriend and your dad went along with it, wouldn't you be? Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I would be immediately mortified and be like, I'm not your fucking girlfriend, you creep. I'm your stepdaughter.
Yeah.
I would immediately say something, but I'm mouthy. So
I'm mouthy too. I had a stepdad since I was 3 or something, because my dad died when he was 2, maybe 4. My dad killed himself when I was 2, and not once did he ever say anything like that.
Yeah.
I remember coming down the stairs, and he had a friend and the friend's wife over, and as soon as I turned down the stairs around the corner there, his friend Jocelyn, his name was, or Jocelyn in English, he said, oh, now who's this? And my dad said, oh, that's my baby. My stepdad, that's my baby. And Jocelyn right away was like, I wasn't looking at her. And then my dad was like, kind of looked at him like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know, 12?
Yeah.
Something like that. So yeah. And I didn't text my mom to start anything. She asked if anything was on my mind because I usually don't spend that much time in my room. And since we have a very open relationship, I just told her. That's good. I didn't think it would escalate to this. Had I known, I would go back in time and just not send it. Aw. But I was unsure if me sending that text made me the asshole. I mean, I still kinda am, but kinda not. I feel like an asshole one minute and the next I don't. She's not the asshole.
No, I don't think she's the asshole at all. That's a creepy thing to do.
That's so creepy.
It's inappropriate.
Ugh. Final edit. Why would I tell my friend a pretty young girl isn't my girlfriend if he was the one to think so first? Why would I tell my friend a pretty young girl isn't my girlfriend if he was the one to think so first?
So that insinuates that she's supposed to speak up and say, no, she's not?
This is someone, she's quoting this. This is a fucking
so somebody
response
wrote that.
She got. There's another one. Is it that wrong of me to want to feel young and desirable again? Ew! And it's not wrong of you to want to feel young and desirable, but you don't do it with your fucking stepdaughter. That's gross. She could have corrected him if she didn't want to be seen as my date, but she didn't. Why are you putting this on a child? Why is the onus here on a child?
Yeah. An underage girl who's supposed to be in the care of her father.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That, among other stuff, is stuff he said during their argument, according to my mom. She did not want to tell me anything about what was said at first. Now I know. Well, I don't know what to say. Is it wrong you said that to the mother of this young child that you just creeped on?
Wait, what?
Is it that wrong of me to want to feel young and desirable again? He said this to the mother.
That was him defending his actions?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so wrong on so many levels. I don't even know where to begin.
She could have corrected him if she didn't want to be seen as my date, but she didn't. This is one ooh, man, I'm surprised she just kicked him out and didn't kill him. Oh. Masked crocheter just said NTA. Capital letters, not the asshole. Your mom is a rock star for having your back.
Yeah.
Nilzatron said, it may have been, quote unquote, just a joke, but it was a wholly inappropriate joke. Worse still is him doubling down when OP expressed how it made her feel and doing it again when confronted by her mom.
Yeah, I just know. There's a lot of jokes you could make in life, but that is not appropriate.
She goes on to say, or he or she, I don't know what it is. Dude is disgusting. Gaslighting, OP, etc. all seem suspiciously narcissistic behavior. OP, you are absolutely not the asshole. If it was just a joke, Beth, 21286 says, if it was just a joke, he would have apologized.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got so upset and sent her all those text messages and defended himself so hard.
Misty AM says, it was just a joke. The battle cry of blatantly immature pervs everywhere. Doesn't sound like anyone laughed.
Right?
That was great.
Fuck.
Putting all the fucking blame on that young child.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I would be the type to any other girlfriend he got after that, I'd be like, do you have kids? Because this is what happened. Yeah.
Just gross. I don't even know what to say.
I know. It's gross.
Yeah.
This one is from 6 months ago.
Oh, 6 months.
Again, it's from AITAH. Previous District 77. Am I the asshole for joking back? Interesting. My boyfriend, 31.
Could you elaborate on that, perhaps?
Right? My boyfriend, 31, and I, 27, were playing around and joking today. You know how couples do, poking lights
Is this
on
a
each
female?
other. It doesn't say. I was getting around for bed and didn't have clothes on. He comes and gave me a hug. For context, I'm white and he's black. He's like, ooh, okay, chicken butt. I'm like, haha, what? He's like, yeah, no color. I'm like, ha ha ha, no, it's just pink. He's like, exactly, chicken. Your butt looks like chicken. So I go, ha ha ha, okay, burnt toast. Now we've been together for a year and a few weeks, and I don't know, I thought we were just messing around. I understand that the jokes weren't equal in the sense that the one I made has a racist history, even if that's not how I meant it. But he's very hurt by it, which I didn't mean, obviously, and he keeps ranting about it, and that I should never feel that comfortable to say that to a black man. I said, well, you're not a random black man, you're my boyfriend. And I thought we were joking around. He's like, it doesn't matter. I can make a joke all day about your color. I can call you cracker. It doesn't matter. But you can never speak on mine. And if a black girl heard it, you would have got your ass beat. I don't agree with that.
No. Neither of you should be insulting either of you.
Yeah.
For anything to do with your color.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing.
Nope.
Color should never come into any conversation.
Mm-mm.
Obviously, I won't say anything like that again because he didn't like it. I grew up with a few black friends and was seeing a black guy before him too, and that type of joke would have been fine. I know everyone is different, so I guess we're just still figuring each other out. But he's like, I didn't think you were the type to go there and all that.
You said her ass looks like chicken.
Yeah.
This is the person you're supposed to love?
Also, ooh.
Uh-oh.
Also, for context, at least once a week, he genuinely asks me to say the N-word, which I always refuse, of course. I ask him why, and he says, because it would be funny.
No.
That's just something to get on that person, another thing to get on that person for. You're a racist.
He asks you once a week?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like, something's not right here. Why?
Because he wants to be the bigger person in the relationship. I'm not racist. You are. You know? You said the N-word. You asked me to. Like, well, tonight, when talking about the burnt toast comment, he admitted that it was always a test. And I always passed. Why are you testing people? Why? That's so childish. That's very
ignorant.
Thinking I'm in love kind of thing. Yeah, it was always a test and I passed. I'm like, okay. To me, that's weird. I don't know. I've always thought it was weird to test your person regardless of what it was about. I don't know. I guess that's slightly unrelated. Am I the asshole for jokingly saying my black boyfriend looked like burnt toast after he said my butt looked like chicken?
No.
Maybe neither of you should be joking about race and color and stuff. You guys aren't that type of couple.
Doesn't sound like
Find something else to joke about.
Or maybe you shouldn't be with each other. I don't know. That seems really fucked up.
Cottage cheese, please, says, not the asshole. Never heard burnt toast before. You're right. If you're close enough, he would understand you mean nothing by it. You were commenting on the color of your butt cheeks. I thought it was a funny comeback. I agree there are some things you should never say to a black person. He's being too sensitive. He wants something to be over top of this person for. That's what it seems like to me. If you're constantly asking, if I was
trying to pull racism out of her.
If I was upset about my weight, which I'm not, I am who I am. And every week I'm saying to you, Hannah, call me a big fat piece of shit. Do it. As a test. And then when you finally say it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you just called me that. You know, like.
Seems like what he's after, though.
Yeah.
Leverage of sorts.
Rockin' Robin 420 says, not the asshole. He sounds like a manipulative man baby. Couldn't agree more. Biracial chick here. This is Downtown Zebra. And she's biracial. That's so funny. Biracial chick hero is dated white and black. Your man is being a bit of a bitch. Don't ever say or do something to someone that you wouldn't want thrown back at you. What you said was so tame that I had to reread it to find out what his problem was. And no, he cannot say racist at any level things about you just because you're white and his girlfriend.
No.
Very true. It's one thing to jokingly be like, I'm a fucking cracker, you know? But
can't say I've ever wanted to joke and call myself a cracker. It's weird.
I have called myself whiter than white and like, you know.
Oh yeah, if anybody's white, bro. I go out in the sun and I blind people with these bad boys. Because I don't go out in the sun.
Okay, so this one is from AITAH 1 year ago. It is titled, Am I the Asshole for Breaking Off My Engagement because my fiance made an offensive joke about me to his friends?
So breaking off an engagement for a joke. It's got to be a pretty serious joke.
Buckle up. It's long and I'm sorry about that.
Oh no.
I, 28 female, and my fiance, 32 male, have been together for 5 years. For the sake of anonymity, I'll be referring to him as John. John and I have had a wonderful and loving relationship for these past 5 years, and I truly saw myself with him for the rest of my life. We've had our ups and downs, but not once has John ever made me feel like I wasn't enough. He supported me in all of my endeavors and dreams, and our relationship even survived 9 months of being long distance, as I'd been sent to another state for work in 2021. I truly love John, and even now I still love him, but I have my doubts now about how he feels about me. A little context. I grew up fat. I had been fat when we met, and for the first 3 years of our relationship, I was fat. This isn't a problem, and never has been in our relationship, but it was something I had a problem with about myself. I wanted to be healthier and to simply lose the weight because I knew it would make me happier. John was supportive of this. He said he'd love me no matter what form I took because it was my heart and soul he'd fallen for.
Oh.
I had believed that, as I had no reason not to. John has always made me feel that he loves me and made me feel desired. But now, I've lost half of what I weighed before, and at my age, and due to me being overweight my entire life, I have plenty of loose skin. I am absolutely insecure about it, and John knows this. He's made every effort to reassure me that he still finds me beautiful, and that he looks at my body as the evidence of how hard I've worked and how far I've come. He reassures me that he still loves me. He reassures me that he still loves being intimate with me and loves my body, even as it's changed. I felt so lucky to have a man who loved me so unconditionally and truly. Recently, John and I had gone out with a bunch of our friends, as we'd not been able to align our schedules until now. Whenever we go out with a big group like this, John and I usually spend the beginning of the evening and the end of the evening together at the party. At some point in the middle, we always split off to go socialize with our friends separately. When it came time that I went to rejoin John, I had seen him with his best friend and a couple others engaged in a conversation. John's back was to me, and his friends were all chuckling about something as I approached. But I stopped dead in my tracks when I heard John tell his best friend that my body looked like a, quote, deflated weather balloon. And that it was hard for him to not laugh when we were intimate and my body moved.
Oh no.
John's a dick.
That is so awful. Oh my god. Not even a little bit of a joke. That is like you might as well have fucking gutted her.
Yep.
To his best friend.
And a few others. Fuck.
Oh god. Oh fuck. You don't come back from that, bro. You're done.
I had never expected the man who spoke so warmly and lovingly to me, always, to talk about me in such a way. John was the man I was going to spend the rest of my life with. He'd known my insecurities and still loved me anyway. At least, so I thought. Needless to say, I was hurt and angry and devastated. I walked up to him, handed him his ring without a word, and I left. I didn't even go to our home. I went to a hotel and stayed there. I turned off my phone and just took a couple days to just cry out my heartache. When I turned my phone back on, there were messages and voicemails from John and our friends. Most of John's messages were apologetic and begging me to talk and come home. But then the most recent were the opposite. Here we go. He said I was cruel and cold for ignoring him and breaking off the engagement without warning or so much as an explanation. When I responded to him and told him I'd heard what he said, John told me that I was acting like a child because I took his joke too seriously, that he was just trying to make his friend laugh. I asked him why he needed to make his friend laugh at my expense by telling him about my body and how it looked to him, or how he struggled not to laugh at me when we were intimate. He didn't respond.
That's not a joke. That's fucking cruelty.
That's cruel. Yeah. Especially when you know how hard she worked to get that weight off.
I know. I've worked very hard to get a lot of weight off repeatedly over the last 20 years.
It's hard work, man.
Yeah. It's consistent fucking effort and death and exhaustion every day of your life and extreme control.
Denying yourself stuff.
Yep. A lot.
Instead, as I'm writing this, I'm still receiving messages from our friends telling me that he's sorry and that I should, quote, see how miserable he is without me.
Nope.
That I'm so cold and a bitch for running off like that instead of giving John a chance to explain himself. What the fuck is there to explain? Ugh. I'm hurt. I genuinely don't know if I was too rash in breaking off our engagement, but the only thought in my head is what is still sticking with me now, is that when I was fat, people mocked me because of my body all the time. I lost the weight only to still have people mock me because of my body. And it just so happened to be the one person I allow to see me at my most vulnerable who showed me that. I know John's hurting, or at least seems to be, but so am I.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Should I have heard him out? 5 years and I didn't even give him the chance to explain or to really apologize?
No, that was in public, man. Absolutely not.
I just shut him out immediately. I still love the man. Those feelings don't go away overnight, but I don't want to hear his apology. I don't want his explanation. I'm just angry and hurt, and my friends seem to think I'm throwing away my relationship over something easily fixable.
That's public humiliation.
Perhaps easily fixable to the friend saying it.
It's public humiliation about a person in their most vulnerable moments.
Yeah. And you're supposed to love this person for
Nope.
every fault.
I would have had the same reaction.
Me too.
Game over. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to jail.
That's fucking awful. That is so terrible.
It's fucking cruel.
How much has he done this to make his friend laugh? Like,
yeah.
fuck off
How
with
many
that.
times has he done it that you didn't hear it?
Exactly.
At how many parties where you connect at the beginning and at the end were you the fucking butt of all of his jokes that you don't even know about?
Yeah.
Because if he did it that time, I can guarantee you he's done it time and time and time again before that, because people are creatures of habit.
And if he's joking about her now after losing all the weight, he was definitely joking about her when she was fat.
Yep.
Okay, Yak 8495 says, "Oh my fucking god, he's an arse. You deserve better. From your fiance and your friends." Yep, all of them. What part of telling his friend that he had a hard time not laughing during intimacy with you is funny to him? I'm furious on your behalf, and I don't even know you. Not the asshole. Usual Canary 7764.
Usual Canary, I like that.
Not the unusual one. Can the friends who think this is easily fixable explain how it gets fixed? OP's insecurity is about her body. She worked hard and lost weight. Her fiancé decided to crack joke not just about OP's insecurity, but specifically at the time when that's on full display and OP would need validation. How is OP supposed to get intimate with John from here on out without feeling low? Let those friends explain that, because I'm really lost what their logic is.
Right?
Very true.
You said
So
you
true.
struggle not to laugh while having sex with her.
Yeah.
How is she ever going to have sex with you again, not feeling utterly fucking humiliated?
Right?
That you told that to your friends.
Yeah. Fucking horrible. Just 1 second here. I lost it. Because I'm not a computer nerd. Gotta get back to all this. Getting back to this. Sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. Okay. Here we go. And update.
Honestly. Update. Yeah. It's about fucking
I had to
time.
get to the update. Okay, so firstly, thank you, all of you, every one of you who offered solid advice and even just kind words. It's meant the world to me. Second, I have left John. I don't intend to go back or try to fix things when it's not my responsibility to do so in the first place. And it's not something that can be fixed anyhow. A lot of you said it would be hard to forget that he'd said that, and you're all right. I saw him once just to move my things out with the help of my brother, truly my hero in all of this. And despite the apologies and begging for me not to go, all I could hear was his joke and the way he laughed when he said it. It was like it was all I would ever hear from his mouth, no matter what he actually said. Oh, I told him that if he actually loved me, he would have never treated me like a joke, and that was the last thing I said to him. He's tried calling, but I've blocked his number. I'm staying with my brother, and John's been smart enough to not come by because my brother told him if he walked onto his property, the only way he'd be leaving is in cuffs or a bag. John seemed damn intimidated by that, thankfully, so I feel safe here. Going forward, I know I'll be okay. I'm going to take time to focus on myself, move, and work towards my own goals. I think it will be a good way to let go of this relationship and what could have been by reminding myself of who I am outside of it. Thank you again.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I hate to say it, but disrespect disguises jokes. That's one of the most common ways men test us. You know, he says something rude or humiliating or dismissive and then watches what we do. Right?
Yeah.
So you see how he was apologetic at first and then it was shifted to you're being cruel, you're being this, you're being that. So
my ex used to do that.
If you laugh it off, then you train him that
Then
if
it's
you
okay.
like you're basically saying it's okay for you to do this to me.
Make fun of me all you want, it's fine.
But then if you also get emotional or get upset about it, then you're also the problem.
Yeah.
So
make it make sense.
Well, yeah, it's really confusing, but if you tolerate it, then he learns that you can be pushed around and you can be disrespected and his jokes are okay.
Yeah. Jokes.
There's very large quotation marks happening here.
There's one edit here. I showed my brother these posts in the comments and he said he'd buy all of you a drink if he could and could reasonably afford it. That's cute.
I don't know. I don't do disrespect.
No.
Period.
And no one should.
And you should be able to tell somebody that was not okay and it was disrespectful, and then you stop talking.
Yeah.
A respectful man will correct his behavior. He'll double down and apologize, not make you the problem. Like, there's stages of disrespect.
I even give her props for just taking the ring off and leaving without a word.
Yeah, she could have been atrocious.
Yep.
In the state of anger, she was probably in hearing that being said about her body by her partner.
Yep.
She could have made that way worse.
I mean, I would have lost my mind. Like, I would have been in cuffs because I would have beat the fuck out of him.
Right?
But
it's bad.
Aggravating Style 544 said, I'm floored. He's mad. You won't, quote, let him explain himself. What's to explain? He said what he said. Block the numbers of any of the friends defending him as well.
Yeah.
Melodic Sale 6193. This is perfect. When he or his friends say, let him explain himself, I only hear, he wants to rewrite the story so he doesn't sound like such an asshole in it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. That's perfect.
It's despicable.
There's not enough. Collie Wobble's mama says there's not enough words in the English language to rewrite those comments into something that isn't appallingly cruel.
Yeah. Like, absolutely humiliating.
Oh.
In front of all their friends.
Weather balloon. Like, try not to laugh.
Just god awful. Like, I couldn't imagine.
Like you said, at the most vulnerable moments for OP, you're saying you're trying not to laugh.
Yeah, just, wow. I can't even. It's incredible.
What time is it?
It's incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible.
I can't even fathom making a joke like that. And I've had chunky partners, I've had skinny partners, I've had tall partners, I've had short partners, I've had, slightly obese partners. Like, I've had partners of all kinds, and I would never, if you're heckling me about something, I'd heckle you back gently, but I wouldn't say something
you and I do it all the fucking time.
Overtly humiliating to their character. That's a person you love. You should love them no matter what state their body is in. That's just the vehicle they carry themselves around in.
And if you know your person's insecurities, why would you joke about them?
Yeah.
What is up with that?
I don't know.
Okay, guys, we're going to have to cut this one short because we have some technical difficulties
here.
We're
losing traction. Mics. It's been a long day, though.
Yeah.
So, it's whatever.
Yeah, it is whatever. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, we gave you, and I do have some more, but we'll do that for another one. So,
We'll just carry on.
Yes. Onward and upward, as they say.
So, I don't think we had any assholes today. Nope. They were all not the assholes to me.
Yep.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear
you can't wait to hear my names?
Of them.
Okay. Did you want me to end us?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in today. We explored the one and only self-loathing piece of shit.
Ooh.
The exploding hormones and chips. The exploding hormones and chips? Question mark? I think that's where we were at. Number 3, the pedo Geppetto. The creepy stepdad.
I love that.
Number 4, the manipulative man baby, or dare I say burnt toast.
Oh, doggy.
And number 5, sadly, the deflated, humiliated balloon.
Yeah.
Poor girl. I'm glad that you got rid of him, because fuck you. That's awful.
Yeah, fuck him is right. That's terrible. You don't do that to someone you love.
If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, follow, drop us a like, share us with your friends.
Do it.
Share us with your family.
Do it.
Or dare I say, your coworkers.
Really do that.
Even if you like them or don't like them.
Exactly.
And next week we will be discussing... What are we discussing? True crime of some sort?
True crime of some sort.
All
I don't
right.
even know what it is yet, so we'll see.
Sounds good to me. So
And
don't
then
miss
after
it.
that, we're going to have a Hannah Reddit.
Perfect. So don't miss it. And as always, we will see you then, baneful brethren.
Yes, we shall. Okay, bye.